Hello. So I just had the strangest dream. It was like super vivid. So um, I'm not sure what it was. Could be a vivid dream. Um, it could be these crazy people doing dream manipulation, but I don't think it was dream manipulation because I was not hurt in the dream. But the dream was telling me the future. So here's how the dream went. The dream happened right here in West Palm Beach, in this neighborhood called Tamarind. Believe it or not. And in the dream, I was in this the deep of the hood. And when I was there was a guy who was like a drug dealer, a big drug dealer. I never saw his face, but I kind of saw his car a little bit. It was like an SUV. I remember it might have been like a dark green. I think I remember it being green, but I remember it was definitely an SUV. And the guy, um, the way that things were, the guy didn't know that it was the way that it is. So the guy was basically a targeted individual as well, but he kind of like just didn't know that. He thought everything was happening just like everybody else, and somehow he found out that a lot of people in the community were snitches for the police. Somehow he found out, and everybody was kind of like just sitting down outside, and all of a sudden the guy pulls up and he just starts fucking shooting, and one lady died, and one lady, or like she got injured pretty bad, like really bad, and like she didn't have any money to like go to the hospital, I guess, or insurance, so she had like some Chinese person go to her house and like take the bullets out, and there were like glass on her because she had like a liquor bottle at the time that the shooting happened, and the liquor fell and she was trying to run, so like glass got her feet. So that was very descriptive dream, but I know it was this neighborhood when this happened. Um, then in front of the girl's house, people were outside, and there was this guy who died. The girl, when she died, I didn't really see it, but I was there, and I was not paying attention, and then I just heard gunshots, and I kind of just like ran. But this guy, he was a black man. He had a black truck, and he was a young man. I don't really know how young, but he was like maybe 20, 30s. Could be 40s and look young, but he was no older than his 40s. And he was sitting in the black truck, um, rolling up a joint. And the guy pulls up in the SUV, and like I was just relaxing, because like I said, the girl had just got shot, and everybody was kind of like at the girl's house. And I don't know, in the dream, I was like almost like a spectator, like just like I was in the dream, but not in the dream, almost sort of. I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost like I was just like a spirit or a soul watching everything happen, you know. But the guy in the black truck was sitting down, and he was rolling a joint, and he kind of like had the door open a little bit. And this black girl who was at the first shooting, I think she kind of like, I don't know if she set everybody up, because she happened to be at both of the shootings. And every time she saw the guy's car, she knew to run. It was a black girl. She had a very nasty body. And she was not really a girl. She looked like she could have been in her 30s, 40s, maybe even 50s. She was like older lady, dressed hoochie, didn't have the body to do it. That's all I remember about her. And I think she had the gold teeth or some golds in her mouth. And we were in front of the lady's house, and the Chinese guy just came out and was like, they was like, is the lady gonna live? And he's like, yeah, she's gonna live. Like, she's gonna live, but I just had to fucking, take this lady's toes off, because when she was running, the damn bottle literally cut her toe off. It's crazy. And then everybody's like, damn, that's fucked up. So he was throwing things in the garbage, and he was throwing away like her toe, which was super gross, and gauze and tissue and bandages and shit like that. And then right when that happened, the same girl who was at the first shooting, I saw her started. She said, oh shit, who's that? Ti. So that's a one thing that I remember. I remember they were talking in the first one, and they were talking about the targeted individuals. I don't know, or they were talking about gang stalking. That's what they were talking about. And then the guy rolled up and shot up everybody. So the same thing happened the second time, kind of, sort of. We were just chilling on the porch. The lady, you know, just got shot. She's recovering, and all of a sudden, the same lady who was there the first time, she said that looked like Ti, and she said, oh shit. So she started running. So I was like, oh shit. So I kind of like ducked behind this car, and I was like able to see like a little something, and all I saw was like the bottom. That's how I really got a very good look at the car this time, because before, like I said, I wasn't paying attention. All I know is I heard shots, and I saw one lady was dead and one lady was injured, and then I saw that one lady at the first one running. Okay, so this time when I saw her running, I knew to run, because this bitch, obviously, she seemed like she set up. She seemed like she know everybody was gang stalking, and she snitched on everybody. She looked like she was a crackhead. So, crackheads don't have no loyalty to nobody. So she told the drug dealer that everybody in Tamarind was snitches and gang stalking the drug dealer. So what the drug dealer did was he pulled up with a lady who had just got shot at, and I was like hiding behind his car. It was like an SUV2 or a big ass truck, because I remember big tires. And next thing you know, the guy just fucking shot right into the fucking black truck that the guy was just rolling his weed in. And the lady was like, oh shit, Ti, and she ran. And then the guy said, man, that looked like that Ti. And it was the guy, and the guy, like, right by the black truck, because like I said, I was right by where it happened. I saw the green SUV like stop right in front of his car, and he let out a few shots. And then he kept going. It was very quick. It was like it was meant to kill him. And then the guy was kind of like still had the joint in his hand. So I'm thinking, okay, I just heard the shots, so maybe the guy's okay. And when I kind of like I stood up, because the car had just sped off. When I stood up, the guy kind of like fell over because he was dead. But I didn't get the chance to see his face. But I mean, whatever description I said is all that I know. He was in a black truck. His door was open. He was rolling a joint. He was like in his late 20s to early 40s. Black, dark-skinned dude. But every single body who was getting shot and killed in this dream, they were all gang stalking right there on Tamarind. And the motherfucker who killed them was a big-time drug dealer. And he had found out that they were fucking snitches. And they were a reason for a lot of fucked up shit that was happening. So I just had to get up and tell this dream, because it was very vivid, very descriptive. If I never got up and told the dream, I would not remember all of this much detail of this dream. Like, look how much detail I got into it. Like, it's so much detail that the girl lived in apartments. The girl who got shot with the toe that got cut off, it was apartments, adjoining apartments, like kind of like a slum apartment kind of like neighborhood. So in these apartments is where the second shooting happened, where the guy had got killed. And the first one, it was this store. It's a store that we usually go to, that I used to go to. And in front of the store was this nigga named Kenny in a wheelchair, and this lady named Lisa, who's a hoe. And across was like this area where we used to sit down. And I think like close to that area is where the first shooting happened. Like I said, it was very, very detailed dream. And whenever it's a very detailed, vivid dream like this, it's not a dream but a premonition. So I wanted to jot it down, because I remember so many details about it. Not only did I remember details about it, but even the little rumors, like a girl had lost her baby. Like in the midst of everything, a girl had lost her baby. Um, I think it was a girl that I knew. The girl's name was Shakisha, and she had just lost the baby. She was pregnant, and the baby had died, or I don't know something. But I know something to the extent of she had lost the baby very recently. And I don't know. I don't know why she was in a conversation. I don't know if she was somehow related to the people that were gang stalking for some reason and got shot. I don't know, but that is something that came up in the dream. But yeah, very vivid dream. Um, Whenever I have a vivid dream like this, I'm gonna try to get up and tell it because I'm not gonna remember this much detail in the morning. But this one, I remembered every fucking detail, even to the point with the guy that was shooting. I even think I saw him, but that's why I had to hurry up and tell the dream because if I didn't tell the dream right now, I would not remember all the details for sure. I mean, I even forgot what the guy looked like. I saw his face in the dream, but I don't know why. For some reason, it's almost like God made me forget what he looks like. I mean, I even knew what the guy looked like. You know, who got shot. The lady who got shot with her toe cut off. She was an older black lady too. She was like in her, I would say, 40s, 50s, maybe even 60s. Same way like the other lady, you know, dress ratchet, dress hoochie, don't got the body for it. Wear ghetto ass hairstyles, shit like that. You know what I mean? And they were like sitting down on some like buckets and crates, just shooting the shit, drinking, smoking, and that's when the nigga pulled up and just sprayed everybody and just was like, And the second time, the guy, I don't know why I keep thinking he had like, it's either two things. He had like a hat on, and when he got shot and killed, it kind of like fell off, or he had dreads or wigs or something. Because like the dream was extremely descriptive, but like it was weird because I've never saw anybody die before, but like I'm like 100% sure this has happened. Like currently, it happened already. Like right now, tonight, and I somehow was like there. As weird as that sounds, or it is like a future event that is gonna happen. So I just want to share.